sleep. I'll just lie awake tonight 'cause I can't sleep. I'll just lie awake tonight 'cause I can't sleep. No, I can't sleep. I'll just lie awake tonight 'cause I can't sleep without you beside me.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Critical Art X-Joel League inaugural Street Fighter tournament. My name is Luca, and joining me for the very first time, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Ethan. I'm pleased to be here from a previous stream that channel we mentioned. Joining the Jalta League, we are now Critical Art Gaming. And we are very excited for what we can bring to you in this new season.
Exactly, it's going to be loads of incredible matches, and we thank you guys so much for being here for this incredible historical moment. And our name tags have appeared, so you guys always remember our names. We have an incredible 10-man Street Fighter 6 tournament for you guys this evening with some incredible names that are new to the Joel League, who you definitely just were not expecting to be able to see, which is going to be incredible. But it's going to be a great one. And we really hope you guys enjoy what is going to be coming for the Joel League and Critical Arts history. But just because you're kind of new here, how have you been, Noah?
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Oh, okay.
No, I've been doing well.
Awesome.
I must say I am not, out of all the fighting games, Street Fighter is not one of my preferred ones. I'm much more of an anime fighter player.
Fair enough. What's your favorite anime fighter?
Oh, probably recently Guilty Gear.
Yep.
Used to be Fighters though, but then that kind of fell off quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly. We've had Guilty Gear on the channel before, so it's very nice to see. And production quality has gone up. We've got this massive green tarp behind it, which will get used eventually for something in the future dates. But it's sure going to be a good one, and it's going to be loads of incredible gameplay. And we've just got a lot of things coming along for the Critical Art tournament. It's going to be really fun. It's been a very long day today, and everyone is raring and ready to go. So if we get a chance, could we maybe see the bracket for tonight's tournament? And it's sure to be a good one at that. And there is that bracket. So just to go through it quickly, on round number 1, the match we're not going to be watching will be Brisa versus last tournament's champion, being Rapid. The game we're going to be watching tonight, which is a very exciting one, 2 of my favourite Street Fighter players ever, being Street and AJ, so I don't know who I'm rooting for in that one, because one of them is my coach and one of them is a really good friend of mine, so...
One of them is your coach and one of them you're coaching. So...
Exactly. And then we got Zod, who was also known as Zongi Main, who was the Zangief player. We got Gunslinger, which, from what we checked recently, Gunslinger is on the same level as Rapid. So really good. We looked at the Capcom standings for in the UK and Ireland, and Gunslinger was 12th, along with Rapid. So, it's crazy players we have today. Then we got Gondola, who's a really incredible Ed player. We have some Guilty Gear people. So speaking of Guilty Gear, we have James, who normally is the Eno god, but today is going to be maybe going along the sands by playing Rashid today, which will be interesting for sure. And then finally, the next game we'll be watching after that one will be Violet Spores versus Mac Ruta, which Violet Spore is an Aki player and Mac Ruta is a jury player. So what do you think about tonight?
We definitely have some very interesting games coming up, Luca. A lot of games as well. So
yes.
It's going to be a very action-packed night. Please do not go anywhere. I'm definitely very interested in this first game. Again, we have a personal connection to AJ here, or Farrar.
It's just better to say AJ. We all tried. Everyone messes up once. I couldn't do it when I first.
We just call him AJ.
Yeah.
I don't even know his real name.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, so we have a personal connection to AJ, but Streets, I've definitely heard, is a very good player. And AJ, recently, he's been putting up numbers, but he's also been putting up numbers in other games. Splitting that kind of, weight on yourself is very difficult.
Yes.
So obviously we'll have to see how things go through.
But yes, and for sure. And looking at the characters, Streets, normally known for the cami, has had a secret. It's not a secret anymore because it was a week. It was a week ago that he played in the tournament and didn't play the character. He has a secret Mai that he hasn't been able to use, and apparently Farajay AJ, my goat, is a Ken god, but also a Mai player of his own. So we might say a Mai mirror.
Oh gosh,
Could be really nice, and it's going to be a good one. I like the mixture of characters we've got today. I like when we don't have just the same characters over and over and over again. So that's very nice to see with this as we try and get set up for that first game. But as I actually said, Ethan, going to be a long one. We've got how many matches? That 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 minimum matches.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of Street Fighter commentary for you guys, and it's just very exciting to say the least. But just based on who you're seeing on the screen right now, without seeing any results, who do you think's taking it?
Oh, not as much history in Street Fighter, so I don't really, not really too familiar with a lot of the players. I do know, I do really like returning champions. So Rapid is a huge, plus for me, but also Gunslinger, as you said. Coming in with this high ranking already, and I do love the name. Streets also has this very, very large aura around him.
Yes.
Never trust the man with the very simple name.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's a good top 3. I think that would be my top 3 as well. I think anyone can take it. I'm expecting the grand finals to end up being Gunslinger Rapid if I have to take a guess. Only because based on just standings of them alone, them two definitely have the highest chance of actually winning tonight's tournament. But, I always do love a good upset, to be honest,
Yeah. Has Streets participated in any of the previous Jalta Leagues?
So Streets played in the most recent one we did. They got recent 2 we did. He got second in one, and then he got second in the other one, actually. He's the second place, but he's an incredible Kami player. Very excited to see what Streets is going to be capable of. And as we are just waiting into the next game, I just want to say once again, thank you guys for all being here for this incredible tournament. And sure to be a good one. It's going to be a very momentous journey going forward. This is going to become kind of a standard for the next couple of months, doing these tournaments on the Wednesday. So we hope to see all of you guys there for the Wednesday. Fingers crossed for sure as we lead up to the big event, which is going to be very exciting for sure. But now we're just waiting to find out what's going to be happening with the 2 players. We are still looking for them. Waiting on Streets. Sounds about right. Nah, I love the guy. But yeah, I guess we're just going to wait. But for now, I guess we could just maybe talk about our sponsors for tonight's event. So we are happy to announce that one of our first sponsors for tonight's event is, in fact, Raiden Box. Raiden Box, for all you guys know, is a leverless fight sticks who boasts in low latency, clickety switches while remaining sleek and minimalistic. Make your game nights legendary by going to raidenbox.com and pick yourselves up one of their incredible fight sticks today. Thank you so much to Raiden Box for sponsoring tonight's tournament. And now we do have another sponsor. Obviously, we don't have anything for them, but we want to say thank you so much to Now DNS for sponsoring tonight's tournament. Now DNS is a super simple to use dynamic DDNS service, providing you with unlimited custom host names that are absolutely free. And unlike other DDNS server providers, you won't need to check them every 30 days. Register now with Now DNS today at nowdns.com, and you will be managing your own dynamic DNS in minutes. And also, thank you so much to NSC for supporting us for tonight's tournament. But we've got some incredible sponsors. We are moving up in the world, and we're getting some incredible sponsors, especially Raiden Box.
Yeah, that one was very surprising.
Yes, but
and we have some very big things in the works as well. So stay tuned for that. But of course, again, thank you to all of our sponsors for tonight. The ones that will be here from the start. We hope to get more support in the future. Running a tournament is not a thankless task, but
it's worth it in the end, though.
Indeed, especially for the incredible quality that we will hopefully see here tonight when our players arrive.
Exactly. But first match, Streets first. Streets first AJ is going to be a good one. I think the matchups are going to be very interesting, especially if it's Cammy versus Ken. You know, they're quite, well, really good characters right now, especially Cammy. You know, Cammy's one of the strongest characters in the game. I don't know where Mai has been placed into the tier list yet. From what I saw, a lot of people saying Mai was quite high, maybe even in that S tier category, along with Cammy and along with some of these other characters who we will definitely be seeing tonight. So it's definitely going to be a mix of high tier characters nonetheless. But just based on matchups alone, how are you feeling about this match, Ethan? Do you think it's going to be a victory to Cammy or victory to the Ken?
I mean, in terms of the matchup itself, it's difficult to say without seeing both who each player is playing, but also the players themselves. Cammy is definitely one of the best characters in the game right now. Just that incredible rushdown power is second to very few characters. And of course, she has the tools on the back of it to keep up with that. I've always felt that she does pretty well versus Ken. Ken's kind of more of a straightforward character, so the higher you get, the more he struggles. In some ways, of course. Down to the
Players
themselves, obviously.
Yes.
Having known this prior experience of Streets and the prior knowledge of AJ, though, I wouldn't be surprised if this would go. I mean, it definitely could go either way, but my money is on Streets.
Fair enough.
Streets, you know, he has that kind of reputation. And of course, AJ is still very good, never to be counted out, but, you know, it is definitely Goliath versus... What was his name? David, that was it.
Yeah, David. Nah, I wouldn't say it's David versus Goliath. I would say it's more like two Onis with two clubs. And they are very matched, you know. I believe recently Streets hit Ultimate Master, which was the newest, one of the newest ranks they included. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's one below Legend. I could be wrong on that. But I haven't really checked recently what AJ's been on. I know he was on Masters on the Mai when I checked, but I don't know if he's gone up. He probably hasn't, knowing him. I speak to that guy a lot, and he seems to be always pushing himself to always get better, which is very exciting. But it looks like we are just still waiting for one of the members to get into the game, and we will get in there shortly. But for the time being, you know, we'll just talk about anything. So, you know, we're gonna actually send them to a be right back now because we're just having to wait. So we do apologize. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Hello, everybody. We are back. We've had not the way we wanted to start, to be honest with you. It looks like currently, as we are waiting, Streets hasn't shown up yet. So we are giving him until past, which is in around 6 minutes. And if Streets does the shop in that 6 minute time frame, AJ will get the victory over Streets. And there's some other players we are still waiting on to actually get into their lobbies, which are on the same time constraint as Streets currently is. We do apologize for this. This is obviously not how we really want to be starting off today, but obviously it's how the cookie crumbles. There's nothing you can really do about it. But for the time being, we'll just be talking to you guys for a bit as we are just getting everything sorted. But this is the life of what setting up tournaments. There's always going to be something that happens. Like even during the day, we were working from basically like 3 p.m. to around about now, getting everything set up, and tournament organization is not a nice maiden. It's definitely will throw some curveballs that you just do not want to be getting hit by in the slightest. But we've got to run with it. But we're still here to entertain you guys to the best of our ability as we kick off a historical moment in the Critical Art Total League series. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but nothing you can do about it. But I guess we just talk for a bit.
Yeah. We've been here for quite a while, so it's been very difficult. It's, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't really see when it comes to these kinds of things.
Exactly.
But ultimately, we'd love to do this. We'd love to get some results, but unfortunately...
Well, we do have one result. I believe Rapid won their game 3-0, which is incredible by Rapid,
Yep. I think definitely the expected result, most would say. Rapid, of course, having proven himself already. We'll have to see if how he does against Zod there.
Yep. But that's going to be probably another kind of easier matchup for him, because I believe that will be Zangief versus JP. So there's Zona versus a grappler character, and I feel like Rapid knows how to really dance with the opponents when it comes to that kind of matchups. So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, there's some matches that we are still waiting on to actually even get started. So primarily being the match of Gunslinger versus CBI Gondola and Streets versus AJ. It looks like one of the members of one participant of each of them games have not shown up yet, which is very unfortunate. Which, if this is the case, and this is how we are going to be moving on, the next game we will be seeing will be Violet Spores versus Mac Router. So I guess for the time being, we could talk about these two players. It's going to be most likely a Jury versus Aki matchup. Maybe a Mai from Violet Spores. I was speaking to them earlier today, and they did say they do have a Mai available. So Jury versus Aki.
Everybody has a Mai these days.
Not me. I'm number one Mai hater. Let me be real.
Fair enough.
I'm a Dawson player. I hate Mai.
I've definitely heard some things about Mai. A lot of people saying she's very, very powerful.
Yes.
Obviously she's also very new, so we have to, give that some leniency. But I've heard even some top players say that this character might be a problem.
Yes, for sure. But yeah, Jury versus Aki, definitely an interesting one. I feel like Aki can take control of it, especially at a Masters level Aki such as Spore, but. Rapid even messaged me earlier saying that Mac Router's like really good, so that could be definitely the big surprise match, surprise player for sure. I mean, I say surprise player. We've seen this guy absolutely dominate people with their Jury, and so Mac Router definitely could be the dark horse of this tournament, I guess you could say. But realistically, he is incredible with that Jury, and Jury, being an incredibly aggressive character, I feel like might be a bit of a difficult matchup for Spores as Aki. But we've seen Spore play against Bisons and many characters who love to get in close and seem to be perfectly fine and not care in the slightest about it. So I definitely could see this being a 3-2 matchup between Mac Router and Spore. We'd love to see as many games as possible, especially with the deficit of the first round, obviously. But it would be incredible to see a go into the wire game. But what are you thinking about the matchup?
I admittedly actually don't know that much about Aki. I know Jury quite well. Jury, very popular character, especially when the game came out.
Yes,
and very well known for her kicks, especially.
Yep.
Which can have some pretty strange anti-air properties.
Really good anti-air properties, actually, especially.
Yeah. I know you used to hate that because you used to jump all the time for
Yes,
some reason.
I did. When I first loaded up Street Fighter, I'd always play against Emphasis, the GOAT. Was originally a jury player. I'd always jump into him, which I never did. I've learned a lot though from playing Dawson. You know, jumping.
Yeah.
I now can beat juries quite well now in my division, being Plateau. But you know,
Well, you're better than me, so
we're slowly moving up in the world. Eventually, I'll be masters of a Dawson. You know, utter the words
yeah.
of godlyhood. You know, and
Don't worry, I'll catch up to you real quick.
yeah.
I don't even know who I play in Street Fighter right now.
But yeah, I think Jury vs. Aki is definitely going to be a good one. I think, you know.
I think it's definitely jury favored.
Yes.
But it's definitely not unplayable for Aki.
No.
And we've seen definitely. I think Aki is one of those more complex characters in some ways.
Yep.
So definitely has that kind of outplay potential.
Exactly.
And can definitely. I keep saying definitely for some
Nah,
reason.
that's fine.
My usual filler word is but like.
Mine is or at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it used to be mine for ages. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one. Yeah, for sure.
I remember watching this video of like there's this like SGDQ run.
Yeah.
Linkus7 running Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and he says the word actually like I think once every 40 seconds or something on average.
That's me on these streams, to be fair. I'll do that a lot. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I think it'll be a really good matchup. You know, I was talking to Sports earlier, and we described Aki as weird. You know, she's quite weird. You know, I was like, I can't really say much. I'm a Dawson player. And we had like a bit of a conversation back and forth about it, and it was just like saying about like the complexity and the weirdness of the character sometimes can be difficult to deal with. I'm actually going to be getting into that game.
What the?
And
okay.
Yes, it does speed up just because it has to get into it, but we're going to be getting into this, and we are seeing the matchup I expected to see, being that Jury and that Aki for sure. Sure to be a good one. You know, on that training stage, technically a banned stage, but I assume they're not on the training stage. It's only because I'm on the training stage.
Yeah.
So, lovely throw tech. Very nicely done.
We have a lot of drive cancels coming in here. Oh my gosh, that drive impact. Beautiful combo right here. Violet Sport is incredibly powerful with those combos. And looks like Violet Sport is definitely...
That's Makruda.
That's Makruda.
Yeah.
I got confused because
it's all good.
Makruda definitely taking control of this game.
Yeah.
And definitely just what this jury wants to do. Oh my gosh. Very well played right there.
And that was an unfortunate whiff of the grab from Violet Sport right there. Lovely perfect parry to kick off the round, you know, and a lovely tech on the grab. Very unfortunate for Violet Sport. There was a very missed grab in that last round that caused them to lose. But we see that poison start ticking, and if Violet Sport, unfortunately, if they could have got some damage through, that poison starts racking up, and we are going to see the OD to get on the other side, and a whiff of the grab again, and these grabs, you know, Violet Sport is trying to grab like Casper the Ghost right now. And, you know, really whipping them grabs, which are going to be big, especially with how negative they are on the frames. But a lovely grab from Makruta. Got Violet's ball in the corner. And now we are back in that neutral state again. And with the poison being set up.
Yeah, definitely Violet Sport trying to keep at a distance here. Definitely does not want to be right where he is right now. Oh, nothing with that landing and a super connecting. Beautiful critical art right there.
Lovely level 3. Wasn't a critical art. He wasn't low enough.
Which one's not critical art?
Critical art is when they are at the lowest point of health and then they
Oh,
hit the
it's
level
that
3.
one, right?
Yes.
It's the fucking
Yes.
second thing.
Exactly. But we're going to be getting into it. Makruta taking game number 1 and jumping straight into the poison, but not caring about the poison because they get the punish counter of the grab. And once again, them grabs are coming in clutch. There's one. Are we going to see another? I think they were going to attempt for another if they're in a better position. But they find the other one. And just a dominant round from Makruta. And, you know, Rapid said they were dominant. And it shows they put themselves in parry, though. And with the poison, it could do a lot. We'll have to wait and see what's happening. Poison is set up. Oh, Nightshade activated on that one. Dealing a bit more damage right there. Quarter circle back kick. Very nicely done. Into the grab right there. Drive rush again. Into the drive impact. No wall stun, though. I think that's what Violet Sport was kind of looking for right there. And Makruta has entered back into that state with the drive meter. And Violet Sport, lovely block with the level 1 right there.
Oh my gosh. And beautiful play right here from Violet Sport. But as I say, that commentator's curse comes through. And we're going on to round 2. Makruta definitely putting his name up here. Oh, but a beautiful little grab right there. Gonna get quite a bit in here. Just trying to... Yeah, just Violet Sport definitely having a lot more success with this rushdown playstyle that he's been showing in this past round or so. Oh, and the beautiful punish. Does manage to get out of the corner. Looks like... Oh, the level...
The level 2?
That was the level 2,
Yes.
That's like level 1. No.
The level 2 is coming out. The Feng Shui engine, the install super for Macruta is going to be doing a lot of damage right here. And we don't see a lot of jury players don't actually know how to control the Feng Shui engine. You know, you move so fast, it gets really difficult. But Violet Sport is not in a position that they definitely want to be in. And
oh my gosh.
Beautiful round.
Beautiful drive impact right there. Just taking out the last of that defense. Wall stunning, and that will be 2-0 to Macruta right there.
And I feel like we might be seeing a character change. Because remember, if anyone is new here, if you lose a game, you have the option to change character. And if you win, you have to stay on the same character. So we might be seeing that Mai come out. You know, I wonder how the Mai is going to do into the jury. You know, she has loads of projectiles available to her, a lot more consistent projectiles available to her. And I feel like the Mai might be able to respond more nicely to the aggressive playstyle that Macruta is showing with that jury. But, you know, in this position, one round away from Macruta from actually taking the series and moving on to losers to win the semi-finals and sending Sport to losers. And, you know, if we always say this on the channel, but like when you start seeing all of these incredible players going to losers and like losers round 1, losers round 2, and they get eliminated, you're just like, that just goes to show, you know, all of these incredible players who are here to play and are here to put on a masterclass performance nonetheless, as I believe we are just waiting to get back into it. As we go into it right now, call me Nostradamus, I knew that was happening. As we get into what is sure to be an incredible game number 3, and it looks like, oh, have we seen a character change? Who will it be? As we are loading in, it's going to be...
Looks like...
Oh...
Drum roll, please.
Oh, we're loading in now. That's good. No,
No,
same thing.
okay.
It's going to be staying on that Aki. I guess they might have another game plan, you know, going into it.
Yeah.
There's a good chance they might have thought it was best of 3. For anyone new here, these are better. Yep, we're just being confirmed by production. They thought it was best of 3. It is best of 5. We do state this on the actual the challenge thing. That is best of 5. But these matches are best of 5, so you know, really nice start for Violet Sports.
Macruta out of stamina, but comes in with that level 1 there. Yeah. Kind of surprised not to see a character change here. Macruta, you know, for what we thought was going to be like a 3-2. This has been a very one-sided game for Macruta. Definitely a couple of close rounds, but has yet to drop a round. So we'll have to see if any adaptations come through here. A lot of stamina being used by Macruta here. And that's kind of where Violet Sport is making his big moves. Oh, and this is a beautiful little combo right here. A lot of aggression, a lot of pressure. Oh, but Macruta just getting it back to that neutral state right now.
And we're going to be going back into it, you know, that neutral state once again. And like you said, Ethan, you know, it feels like Violet Sport has not really got the edge. The level 3 is available, and once again, the full screen usage is not going to get Violet Sport anywhere. Violet Sport anywhere if it's not the end of Jury's foot, you know, kicking Aki in the face. And Macruta, you know, in that burnout state, you know, he's going to be taking a lot more chip damage from Violet Sport. But Violet Sport is not really being able to get there because the spacing from Macruta's kicks have been so masterful right there. And we see a lovely grab from Violet Sport. Both players do have critical art, and we're going to see it. Big critical art going to be coming out, and this will confirm the round. The first round of Violet Sport is won. Here is their magnum opus as Macruta dies. Boom!
Oh my gosh.
Really nicely done by Violet Sports. We go into the next game, and they could be back into this, Ethan.
It's definitely possible, but having to rely on that critical art, especially with this huge amount of aggression coming out from Macruta here. Oh my gosh. Macruta says he does not want to give you a chance. He does. Okay, Violet Sport does kind of manage to get out of there, and now in that burnout state is Macruta. Violet Sport very close to the burnout state though. But is going to keep on this pressure. Level 3 available for Macruta. He is going to take it, and it does connect. I'm not quite sure if that will kill.
It will kill.
Oh my gosh.
What a round by Makaru to the right at the end right there. Violet Sport going for the drive impact, and Makaru knowing that you can drive impact me all you want, but you know what beats the drive impact? A level 3. And what a way to win this tournament, this first round of the second round of the tournament. You know, it really much did look like that. Violet Sport started bringing it back, you know, got the round, but like had to use so much resources to even put up a fight in that situation. And then we saw that masterful display of aggression coming out from Mac Ruta and really started just not letting Violet Sport really have a chance, which means Mac Ruta will be moving on to that losers semis on the other side of Rapid, whilst unfortunately Violet Sport will be going into that losers side. But it's sure to be a good one, as we are going to be waiting. But what an incredible game, you know, very much so.
Indeed. Just the incredible play from both of these players. They definitely both know the matchup. Unfortunately, it seems like Yuri is a little... You know, Yuri's aggression is a little bit much for Aki to deal with sometimes, especially with a beautiful player such as Makaruto on the sticks right there. Very beautiful play. And as you said, like, the stars kind of had to align for that one round that they did win. And, you know, maybe the break helped them or something, but ultimately it just wasn't as close of a game as we were kind of expecting, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're 100% correct. I was thinking it might be a 3-1 or 3-2. I know Violet Sport did say they hadn't been playing for a bit, which it's probably the reason behind the 3-0, but you know, you got to give up to both the players. You know, when you're playing against Masters, you know the game plan. Like, I say you know a lot. The game plan is set in motion and you know what you need to do. But if it doesn't work, then obviously it's going to become a lot more difficult to deal with, because we didn't really get to see much Nightshade getting used from Aki from Violet Sport as the Aki player. You know, not really being able to set that poison bubbles enough. But looking at all the games I've just been playing, it looks like Gondola is going to be playing against Rapid, which will be the next game we're watching. And AJ beats James 3-0, which means the next game we will be seeing will be Rapid versus Gondola. So the matchup here is what two users of the Shadaloo going to be utilizing this. We have the Shadaloo, No Legs McGee, Ed on one side. And then we got I believe the founder of the Shadaloo, Rapid, playing JP. So this is a Zona versus mid-range kind of matchup. Yeah. How do you feel? You know, all of these players have won their games 3-0. There's not been any more than one 3-0s, by the way. It's all 3-0s. So it's been very dominant by all these people. But now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty things when it comes to these players. So what are you feeling?
I think this is definitely where this tournament will start to kick up a bit. You know, the first couple rounds, random seeding, there's a lot of nonsense that can go on, but now the players have proved themselves, they've put themselves forwards, and they know what they're doing. In terms of the matchup, I don't actually know, or haven't been keeping up with Street Fighter patch notes. Is JP still, like, top 3-ish?
I wouldn't say top 3. JP got nerfed during a patch before Mai came out. I know JP kind of went down a little bit, I'm pretty sure, and I believe that's when Rapid actually swapped to, I want to say Akuma. I think it was Akuma. I think that was around about the time Akuma came out. I could be wrong on that. Do not fact check me on that. But I know JP went down in the rankings for a little bit after like his really dominant like version of himself in the first ever version, and then I believe he has now came back, so he's quite up there again. I wouldn't say he's top 3, maybe top 5. I think there are some characters like Kami, like Rashid, I think like Bison. I think these characters are more up there than JP, but I think he's definitely in top 5. And then Ed, you know, Ed's a really strong character as well. I believe Ed might also be in top 5 or in that top percentile of characters, you know. And so it is kind of like a meta versus meta kind of thing, but like it's how you utilize the meta is how you're going to win. And it's the most optimal way of utilization with the meta. And so, you know, you got to look at it from just a bare bones view. You've got a Zona going against like a mid to rush down kind of Zona combo character, you know. Yeah. Ed is very different in this game compared to how he is in Street Fighter 5, I'm pretty sure. You know, even though I believe Ed in 5 did have kicks, if I'm not mistaken, whereas this version of Ed, he's all punches. He has no kicks whatsoever. So it's going to be how you utilize that, especially against someone like Rapid. They're constantly playing the game. They're constantly getting to that high level. I believe they're still on their journey to legend. I don't think they've hit legend just yet, but they are getting inches and inches closer to hitting legend. And you got to look at their standings in the actual pro scene. Rapid is on the same level as Gunslinger. They're both tied 12th in the top 20 players in UK and Ireland. From pro scene. And just that alone, you've really got to take that into consideration even if Rapid was in a worse matchup against the two. Does the matchup actually matter when your skills as a player are just that much better? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, there is a limit to what a character can do, but especially in modern fighters, these kind of things tend to be a lot better. But yeah, it's gonna be very much up to the players here, I feel. Especially since they're kind of around that same place on the tier list. What you'll see a lot of the time on tier lists is on matchup charts rather, is that it's based around tier lists a lot of the time. X character beats Y character because X move is block,
Yeah.
X move is plus on block, rather.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing is very powerful.
Yeah.
But, when it comes to these even matchups, theoretically, Rushdown should sort of be Zoner.
Yep.
But then again, you don't get to the highest tier with Zoners without knowing how to play that defense. And in some ways, Ed's aggression is, despite his insane payouts and his insane movements, it can be somewhat limited sometimes.
Yep.
Which is definitely, it's going to be interesting to see how both players utilize their, respective strengths. Especially with a character like JP. JP, for all that he was given initially, he was considered somewhat more of a difficult character.
Yeah.
At least.
To a degree.
He definitely had... I think he also had room to be more complex than he needed to be in some ways. And now that he's kind of a bit lower on the tier list, maybe you need to do that a bit more. But it looks like we are going into the game now.
Sure to be a good one.
And yeah, let's...
Prediction?
Ooh, I think... I could see it going either way, but I think I'm going to have to go with Rapid. I love Stories of Kings.
Yeah.
Now let's see.
And look at Ultimate Master once again. We get to see it on the side of Rapid. They are Ultimate Master, and this is sure to be a good one. Back on that training stage, I think the training stage is just the most neutral stage to show all of our sponsors and stuff. So thank you to all of our sponsors once again. But really good start by Gondola, getting straight into Rapid's face and not allowing Rapid to breathe. But this is how the game starts. It starts whittling you down, and then you get to a point where you're on the same amount of health as Rapid after you doing a massive combo and them just hitting you a couple of times. You get what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely needs another big opening, and this might... Oh, not quite it. And he's now in that burnout state. He is going to try and get around there, but not quite able to do it, and that is the level 1, I believe.
Yep. Is the level 1 going to be coming out?
Oh my god.
And level 2 is going to be coming out. They are in burnout, so it makes perfect sense. You just want to do as much burnout damage as possible.
Ooh.
And if that would have connected, that would have been big. And reaction cam, we are now can be seeing our reactions. And
let's have a look. All right, let's get into the second round here. This definitely could go either way. Oh, beautiful little defense right there. Not quite at the... I think I'd argue that Raph is not quite at the range where he wants to be, but he knows how to combo at this smaller range, especially beautiful play right here by Rapid.
And you got to remember, this character is a zoner, by the way. And,
yeah.
And one thing I love about Rapid's playstyle, I say this all the time, is when Rapid is playing a zoner, but he gets straight in your face and does not care.
Oh my gosh.
And does not care about what range he needs to be at, they need to be at. And it's just incredible stuff from both these players as we get into the next one. And I said it on the first round. You get loads of damage done Rapid, and it's suddenly your health is just whittled away, and you're just sitting there. Like, what do you do about it? And it's just incredible stuff. But we'll see how Gondola responds to this, Being 1-0 down, they've got to find something. But what a
beautiful little conversion right there. Rapid said, Zona who? I am the rushdown now. Beautiful little defense right there. And he knows how to play this offense almost perfectly. Oh, but the stamina has come back here. But Rapid says, I don't care. You ain't getting in here. And these, just barely utilizing these ghouls, but he is now in burnout. But, oh my gosh, that did so much damage. I actually did not think that would do that much damage.
Yeah, and Rapid's gameplay was so strong, it made my phone fall out of my pocket and land on the floor. So that was a quite strong reaction from Rapid right there. It did so much damage, my phone's falling out. But yeah, like you said, Ethan, Rapid's just playing incredibly well, which, it's what we expect from the guy, We know the fact they're going to be playing extremely well, and to think that we're going to get to see this guy play in maybe in loads more tournaments coming up, it's just going to be incredible stuff. And once again, that JP. And we did actually see last week, Rapid swap the Bison in Grand Finals at the very start, maybe to give the opponent a bit of a chance, a little bit. It's kind of like a BM move, but it works, That's how you get in your opponent's head sometimes. You've got to play the BM game.
Oh my god.
And that spacing was incredible. Literally did not tell Gondola that he's not moving at all. And we might be going into the final game of this set. And once again, these 3 O's, we keep saying this over and over again. These 3 O's constantly keep happening. Quickest tournament.
I'm at 5 by me. I might not be getting the 11 o'clock bus back.
It's incredible stuff, though.
For what? For that insanely good start that Gondola had. All that momentum is just in the other direction now. Absolutely beautiful play by Rapid here. Might be nearly getting a perfect here. Oh my gosh. And this is the combo. And that is a perfect.
Let's go!
Rapid!
Let's go!
I am king here. I am king today.
They're king every day. They've made it very clear from every game time we see them. And here comes the level 2. We see this level 2 so much combo potential, and it just feels like it never ends. And just the pressure that the level 2 just applies is so good, and it's so difficult to defend it because of all the different ways it's coming from. And you got to really look at the situation right now. Rapid is in such a prime position. You could go Amazon Prime, but it's just doing so well. And you got to look at Gondola's got level 2. If you can get the level 2 active and get the sandwich strat off, where you're playing around with the Shadow Ball and just doing loads of damage, he could bring it back. But Gondola does not want to use any of the meter, but he does have critical art available.
Critical art.
Oh
my god. Not going to get double perfected. Oh, but that beautiful drive impact. And that will be 3-0 to Rapid. Woo! Absolutely beautiful play right there. Says Zona, who I am in your face now.
But yeah,
and that just means that I can hit you from across the stage to continue my combo.
It's incredible.
That seems very fair.
Well, it's because you got to look at it, right?
Yeah,
it's incredible. True. Because the thing that Zona characters kind of have the strongest perspective on is the fact that Zona characters, if you're in burnout against a Zona, it's their field day. As a Dawson player, if my opponent's in burnout, I'm spamming Yoga Fire as fast as I can, just shooting at them constantly. And that's the thing, because even if Rapid gets the opponent in burnout, they can then back off. They can start using Street Borg and all of these different types of moves just to make and Departure to just keep poking at Gondola, so that they can't really do anything about it. And it gets to a point where it's almost like it's near say invincible. You got to look at it. They're up close, they're always hitting you because they know what to do. And if they're far away, it just becomes like a hell's paradise to be able to even stop it to begin with. And it's just incredible stuff by Rapid once again. And a 3-0. And we said this was going to be where the games really get cooking. And it's just another 3-0 even. And Rapid, obviously securing their spot in winner side finals. And they're either going to be playing against either AJ or Mac Ruta, which is another incredible game, And as you guys saw, we actually have a reaction cam. You might have saw us in the bottom right. We were reacting. We have some crazy setup, crazy new production equipment that's been gifted us by the university. And we really
thank you for that.
Thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. But we're going to be just waiting to find out what is going to be going on for the winners finals and all of these incredible games that have been going on. And I think we might be going into the winners finals right now. And we are!
Oh my gosh.
And AJ versus Rapid. Now, can I just speak for a second about this matchup?
Go
So
ahead.
let me tell you something. For anyone who was here at the very beginning of the Jalta League, this was the hero-villain story. It was AJ as the hero, Rapid as the villain, and these two have had game after game, and this is the match. This is like putting like Goku versus Superman type stuff. But imagine evil Superman, and that's Rapid in this situation, okay? And look at the start.
Oh my gosh!
We said that Rapid is invincible. But you know how you beat Superman? You get kryptonite, and that kryptonite is AJ. Oh, it's incredible stuff so far already.
For all of that incredible momentum that Rapid built up in that last game, and to just have his first round loss, completely brutal play by AJ here. But now Rapid just going back more into that, typical JP style. Not getting overconfident, but AJ just ready to play here. Now in Burnout is Rapid, and we have a big opening here. Ken definitely can get a lot off of the openings, especially in the corner. Traded hit right here, but he has the stamina to play with.
What's gonna happen?
AJ does not throw out a move and ends up forfeiting the round. Still has this one last chance here. And he is going to start it off big with that beautiful Shoryuken into grab.
Yes, and we just saw there Rapid forgot that Amnesia needs to connect, that was a really nicely done by AJ, getting really close. But both players got level 3, and this could be big. The drive impact is right there, and I think this is going to follow up into the critical art. Big level 3, big damage coming out. This will kill. Sit down and shut up, and game 1 will be going to AJ, and that's how you kick off a winners finals. And what a start. And, this is incredible stuff.
This is so good right here. We have just this chance to actually have a back and forth series here.
AJ won, by the way.
Yeah, apologies for the scoreboard being
Production AJ won, by the way. Yeah, thank you.
So, they're so conditioned to Rapid winning, but AJ says, no, not this time.
Oh my god.
He's just going to do some beautiful little pressure right here, just trying to get that stamina out, honestly, so that he can go for these more powerful drive impacts.
I didn't even notice that JP's drive punish is him doing a golf swing. It's
it is.
It's actually incredible.
Very funny.
But yeah, right now Rapid is looking a lot more stronger, and it looks like he's playing that spacing game so much better. It just looked a lot more dominant. It never felt like AJ really had a chance to get even close to Rapid, and this is definitely a Game 5 match made in heaven. We love to see it, and it's sure to be a good one. But we know for the fact that AJ's actually survived the defenses against Rapid. We've actually seen him block departures, the whole level 2 strings completely. It's amazing stuff. And but a big response from AJ with the drive impact. That is big. Are we going to see the level 2? Yes, we are. Nostradamus. There's the burnout. And now what's going to be the follow-up? Are we going to see the grab? It's going to jump up in the air. Going to go for the heavy kick. Amnesia will connect. And here's a big grab from Rapid. Oh, and the drive impact again. Let's go. And then we are...
JP with no stamina right there. Oh my gosh. Could we be seeing AJ take this 3-0?
That would be...
definitely up in the series right now and up in this final round. But Rapid starting to play this more Zona-based game, and it's starting to get a lot more success from it. Definitely these far-reaching normals are benefiting him, but the drive impact, a beautiful little combo right here. But the pressure, he just tries to wait for the Amnesia, I think.
My god, and he just runs in, and he got level 3! He's hitting it with the level 3! Yes, he is!
And that is 2-0 to AJ!
Holy!
Destroying the no-hitter run from Rapid, potentially trying to go for a no-hitter run, even in and of himself. I don't know if he no-hitted the last game as well.
You know where the saying goes, if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. In this case, AJ's opened up a lemonade brand because that was just out of nothing, just ran at him, managed to get the combo, and AJ is 2-0 up against Rapid. Kryptonite inbound. Everybody get your everyone in the chat get hyped for this one, because this is not what we expect to see. In Amnesia connecting.
Oh my god!
Oh, Amnesia does connect though, unfortunately. But a lovely cross up by Rapid. Once again, departure being set up. Both getting out the departure with the Odi Tatsu. But Rapid responds with a lovely drive impact into Streetball, get the departure set up. Gonna use it to get close to AJ. Oh, sorry, especially with how close he is to death. Oh my god, he grabs him out with the drive impact as well. Got level 1 available. And with the double drive impact.
Oh my god!
Shoryuken again. But level 1 Streetball is gonna connect. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! That just barely connected right there. Both players ending that round in burnout. Completely, absolutely brutal gameplay. Rapid definitely playing a little bit more up close now. That spacing game is working out so well for him, and he's about to get his opponent into burnout right here. And a beautiful little combo right there. We'll have to see if AJ can make it in here. He jumps over, gets a small opening, but unfortunately it is blocked. And we have a very, very close game right now. Little opening from AJ, but it doesn't really get much. Beautiful little counter right there. But again, he's just setting up all of these different mix-ups. And that is the first game that hasn't gone to round 3. Rapid does take it. We actually have a series on our hands.
Yes, we do. And that was just incredibly done, you know, knowing that Rapid doesn't need to play close to AJ and just play far away. And these fakes, we never talk about the fake clones enough, about how impactful they are, because they just make you think they're going to go for something. And in fact, like that, for example, these fake clones come in clutch. Shadow Clone no Jutsu is Rapid's game plan right now.
The drive impact counter is absolutely beautiful as well. Looks like the first round is going to be going over to Rapid.
You know what they say, you gotta watch it back sometimes, and AJ definitely did not watch his back as he ran straight into a departure spike. And now if Rapid wins this, we will go to that game 5. Both players not got much super meter to work with, only level 1. But especially if we get to level 2, that would be big for Rapid, especially as we've seen it countless times. And this could be the start of it. Command grab going to be used, and what is going to be the follow-up? We're going to see departure set up, and he's going to teleport to it, but both players get hit in the crossfire. And now this could be big. This could be where the level 2 is going to be coming out. I think AJ might be looking... Defender gets all of this, but how do you do? Defender gets all of this. Is he going to do it? He does it! He defends against all of it! We haven't seen that in a while. We love to see it. Nostalgic moments right there. Defending completely against level 2. And AJ does have critical art available, but he's got to play really safe.
Oh.
And we are going to game 5.
Oh my gosh. Starting with the 2-0, but now it's a 5-game series. You could not ask for a better story here. And we have the hero versus the villain. The villain has stepped it up. JP definitely struggling to get in here though. AJ is making him work for it. And these little spacing things, but just beautiful little defense right here. And we have that standard bread and butter combo right there. And Rapid currently in burnout, so just wants to keep AJ at a distance. And AJ, where did that first 2 rounds go? You had it. Bring it back.
It's very unfortunate for AJ. You know, Rapid. You know, really strong player. You know, did not allow AJ to get in close at all. And now it's completely switching up, going a bit closer. But, you know, the spacing is all it is when it comes to zoners. The big part of being a zoner is knowing how to space and spacing completely into that wall. Setting up the level 3. Level 3 is available. Are we going to see it? We don't even need the level 3. And Rapid, after an incredible game, will take the series 3-2 and will put their spot into winner's side grand finals.
No.
That was a game.
That was so brutal.
That was an incredible game
right there. That was incredible for both players. Brutal though for AJ going up 2-0 and then getting reverse swept. Oh my gosh! But our first round that has actually gone to beyond 3 games. And it was very back and forth for a little while there. And I believe that was winners finals. So,
and you gotta think, these players, they do this all the time. Imagine playing them games constantly. Like you'd be feeling awful. But if you guys maybe want to get as good as Rapid and as AJ, you know what you guys need to do? You need to go to RaidenBox.com and go purchase yourself a Raidenbox fight stick. They are one of the best leverless fight sticks you could possibly get right now. With their sleek movement, they will be the perfect inclusion into your inclusion of getting better when it comes to playing Street Fighter or any fighting games. Just look how incredible this looks. I feel like it with its easy button management, it will be very easy to understand how to run it, and it looks like it's going to be an incredible usage to include with its clickety switches, low latency, and sleek and minimalistic performance. So just a reminder that you guys need to make sure that your game nights become legendary by going to raidingbox.com and picking yourself up one of these incredible fight sticks today. And I'll talk about our other sponsor that we have quickly. Definitely not reading off anything at all. We want to say thank you once again.
Why are we orange?
We want to say thank you. We are orange for some reason. I don't know why.
That's great.
Yeah, we have completely had a change for some reason. But we just want to say thank you to Now DNS for sponsoring us. Now DNS is a super simple to use dynamic DDNS service, providing you with unlimited custom host names that are absolutely free. And unlike other DDNS service providers, you won't need to check them every 30 days. Register with Now DNS today at nowdns.com, and you will be managing your own dynamic DNS in 1 minute. And also, thank you so much for NSC for supporting us as well. And thank you once again to all of our incredible sponsors for allowing us to even be able to produce and get to a point where we can get this high quality of gameplay for. And it's just been incredible stuff. And we are going to be going to be right back as we take a break after that incredible game. We will see you guys in a bit for this amazing tournament we've been playing. Hello.
Wrong camera.
Hello. That's a great clip you can use right there. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Critical Art Extra League inaugural Street Fighter 6 tournament. Once again, my name's Luca, and this is Ethan.
Welcome back. It looks like we are jumping into the losers bracket fairly soon.
Yes. It's been a good winner's side, though.
Yeah, incredibly close game right there. 3-2 just going in favor of Rapid, completing that reverse sweep.
I mean, the reverse sweep it could happen, you know.
I mean, it could always happen.
I wanted to see it from the other side. Where it was
true.
Reverse sweeping. Oh!
True, yeah. I can't even see this on the camera because you're blocking it. With the pen, of course.
I thought great clip we could use for that.
Yeah. I mean, reverse sweeps are definitely a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
A bit more surprising to me. I mean, as much as I say anime fighters, those are definitely my favorite, more traditional fighters, I guess. But my forte is platform fighters. So, of course, platform fighters, stage counterpicks take a big precedence. So, even if somebody does manage to, win one game, they're unlikely to win the other two, because they're going to be doing it on very bad stages for them. Anyway.
But like stages doesn't matter.
Yeah, stage doesn't matter here.
Yeah. Well, the only stage that does matter, obviously, you've seen it on tonight's stream. I think it's been said. I think it's obviously since they use my account for the games, it's been set up to whatever map stage I have on when I'm playing. So I have training stage, and for everyone who knows, training stage is banned in every tournament because you can actually see better with training stages, like special things that you can actually see, like you can see like spacing a lot easier, and that's why training stage is banned, obviously, and like most fighting games, training stage is banned, except Marvel vs. Capcom, where their training stages, especially number 2, their training stage is perfectly fine. But yeah, that's why we've been on training stage, and it actually kind of works with obviously showing off all of our sponsors and such. But we're going to be getting into the next game anyway. Oh,
and we have Makruta versus Gondola.
Gondola's game needs to be moved a little bit, but it's all good. And we're going to get scored out. But this is your loser semis, and we're getting close to that end game. That Marvel Infinity War end game type. And Thanos is waiting.
Don't talk about end game.
And Thanos is waiting in winners' side grand finals. You got to really think about it. But now we've got these two incredible players, Gondola versus Makruta, two aggressive players, and it's sure to be a good one. And we see Shadows in the background, live Shadows reaction once again. He's jumping into for joy and such. But it's sure to be a good one.
This is definitely going to be a very heavily momentum-based matchup. Both of these characters are rushdown characters, which means that they just want to get in and just keep setting up these mix-ups, keep setting up this aggression. And so being, just the ability to repeatedly do that over and over is going to be king in this matchup. Beautiful little anti-air there. Oh my gosh, that just coming out of nowhere.
Oh, and the sandwich.
And the beautiful sandwich play right there.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh, into the level as well.
That was actually one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in Street Fighter, and that's saying a lot. I've seen some incredible combos on this game, but the satisfaction of that projectile connecting, that was actually incredible.
Oh my gosh, we've definitely seen some satisfying combos today. And the round is 1-1, guys.
Oh.
We may have another series on our hands.
Oh, that was actually. I'm sorry. I'm actually.
That was awesome.
I'm actually flabbergasted by it. That was like something you see on like an anime or something. That was incredible. We're getting back into it. Gondola playing incredibly well against Makruta, but I say incredibly well. It's quite even, I'd say. Both players seem to be quite evenly matched against each other. But Makruta got the level 3 available. I think it's definitely the best choice of super from Jury's playstyle. Was Gondola. I think that level 2 is the one that normally suits them for sure, especially with the combo we saw earlier. But lovely anti-air right there, though.
Yeah, and we have a lot of neutral, just projectile game there. And as I say that, we have a beautiful little ending here. Didn't go for the super, but Makruta is in burnout. So Ed, Gondola, whatever you want to call him, we'll take the first game, and we go into game 2 right here.
And our chip damage came in real clutch, Ethan. At the very end there, even though he did drop it. Kind of sucks. Yeah. He did have like level 2 to work with. Doesn't matter because you could just
die from chip damage.
Die from chip damage, simply enough. And I wonder how Makruta's going to change up. They obviously don't want to be out of the game just yet. And lovely punish counters coming for Gondola, but Gondola seems to be playing quite dominant right now. And you got to think Gondola, lost the Rapid, but might be able to beat Makruta, who Rapid said was a really good Street Fighter player, and right now it looks like it's currently in the favor of Makruta right now. They are playing extremely well, getting them super close in that corner, looking to try and get the win. But are they going to find it? The driver, Gondola has done burnout. And we're going to have to wait and see what is going to happen with this game ending. Coming to a close, it could be anyone's game. The projectile right there. Makruta puts themselves in burnout. What's going on right now?
Oh my gosh.
Big kick.
Just that one little interaction there, but we saw this last game. Makruta went up one round, and then Gondola just won the next two with ease. Can we see another beautiful combo like we saw in the second round of the last game? He's back in the corner. Come on, let's see this beautiful little gameplay right here. Oh, that's the level 3!
Big!
This is not going to kill, but it's going to do a lot of damage here.
And he's knocking my phone off my chair. There's how much damage he's doing.
Stop dropping your phone, just keep it on
I'm sorry, they're doing so much damage to my phone, I can't do much about it. Because these level 3s and these critical arts are so much like this tournament series. It'll be big like these critical arts. We love to see it. And with Makruta so close, we're going to see a level 3 of their own. We're not.
Oh, no.
We don't need it.
He wants to finish without it. And Jury does end up picking up that second round. This is a 1-1 Makruta here. Beautiful little play. And we go into the third game. A lot of neutral here. Looks like Gondola is learning to play a lot more defensively in the start of this round. It is sort of paying off for him. But right now, just some beautiful aggression coming in here. A lot of punishes. Looks like Gondola somewhat a master in some cases. Oh, but we do the level 1. Oh, but the drive impact.
Drive impact.
Oh, that's the drive.
Drive impact, unfortunately, not going to get anything done. And Gondola is very close to dying. And that projectile, is a very sneaky projectile. You never expect it. And Gondola runs into the kick right there. Very, very interesting one. But
we don't talk about
it. And we're going to get into it. Let's see what's going to happen. The projectile star grab is going to be coming out. Nothing going to be fine with the grab. And grab is going to get caught out again. And we're going to see more grabs. Projectile going to be coming out. And nothing going to be found. Oh, we do see a lovely heavy kick that does connect. And once again, another heavy kick is going to connect with the drive rush. Aura is going to get used for that big amount down right there. Makruta is getting very close to that level 3 state. And a lovely cancel into the grab right there.
And we have a lot of aggression coming out from Gondola here. And it looks like he does have his opponent in the corner with that aggression. Stamina is low for Makruta. He definitely needs to win this next interaction. I think he who wins the next neutral wins the game. And both players know it. 60 seconds on the clock, so they're both just going to take their time here. Oh, but a beautiful little opening. But doesn't really get much from it. Oh, not really able to convert off of those lows, unfortunately, is, I think, just Ed in general. Oh, the beautiful little play right there. Beautiful little bait. We have 1-1 going into the final round of this game. And we will have to see, can Makruta pull it out, or will Gondola swing back?
And we're going to get into it, and big damage coming out from Makruta. Aura going to be starting off for a beautiful combo into the drive rush. This is going to be big, and here comes the level 3, and it will connect. Sent to the sky, and now you're on the tip of my foot, and now you get slammed straight into the ground. But Gondola does have critical art available, but he's going to whiff the grab. He's trying to grab Casper the Ghost right there, and he's not going to find it right there. And we go into what might be the final game of this set with Gondola. Makruta going up 2-1 against Gondola. It's very nice showing, Ethan.
Yeah, Makruta on set point here. After losing that first game, has not dropped another one. Could potentially be going with a 3-1, a beautiful little anti here, but still Makruta is on the back foot here. And just completely with that aggression, especially with these fireballs and that beautiful little, what looks like a dash attack, essentially.
Yeah, it's like it's a drive rush cancel, so he can cancel the drive rush as he's going in to like bait it out.
Oh my gosh!
And again, what was this? It's like watching Zangief play his play. There were so many grabs in that one exchange right there. And Makruta, 1 round away from saying goodbye to Gondola in this tournament. He's gonna have to row the Gondola down the canal to get away from this from this incredible game.
Gondola
Got level.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Yeah, Gondola really needs to swing back here. Makruta is just getting too much unanswered. He tries to get a little bit here. Both players have the level 3, have that beautiful big damage available, and he gets the grab. He just needs one more connection for that level 3, but I don't think he wants to go for it. He wants to get it without it, and he does get it. Beautiful little play by Gondola there. Going into this final round, he's going to need to fight for his life here, though. Makruta with a big early opening. And we are going to go into the corner here. This is where Makruta has made his money, especially with those grabs. And the level 3 comes out. And I believe that is Makruta winning this last game, as apparently he goes to 0 points again. A beautiful, perfect. I didn't even realize that was a perfect, Luca.
Yeah, that was
perfect.
That was incredible. That was a perfect array of attacks coming out from Makruta. You know, Gondola, very smart. You know, when you're confident enough that you know that you can take the series without having the round without having to use your level 3, it makes sense. You know, you don't want to waste as much meter, especially when your opponent hasn't used any of their super meter in response. But unfortunately, the tides were just too much for Gondola to deal with, you know, and definitely got taken over by the sea, but a sea of attacks being Makruta, you know, constantly applying so much pressure, utilizing the level 3 at the prime opportunity, knowing that they can get the round against Gondola, which was incredible, which means we are going to be moving on to our losers finals, which is going to be Makruta versus AJ.
Ooh.
Jury versus Ken. Oh my.
Jury versus Ken. It's definitely... I mean, I think I just gotta go with my boy AJ. You know, he had a really strong showing, especially against Rapid. And Rapid was the one that 3-0'd Makruta to send him to losers,
yep.
I believe. So definitely Makruta looking for the vengeance match here. But the last person to stand in his way is AJ.
Yes, and just to reiterate all that, because I realized about it. Rapid sent Gondola to losers. AJ actually played against Makruta I believe AJ played against Makruta.
Oh yeah, he did.
In losers semis to send Makruta to losers. So it's actually going to be the revenge match against these two. And you got to think, revenge is great and all, but you know what? Revenge is the most sweet when you actually get to conquer it and actually go through with it. So imagine how Makruta might be feeling right now, knowing that they have a chance again to beat AJ as we get into this incredible ultimate match against these two ultimate masters.
Yeah, AJ ended up taking this 3-1 last time. Definitely shown himself to be on this very high level here. Makruta, though, definitely not going down without a fight, but just beautifully in that corner is AJ, just using that drive so well here, or stamina, or whatever you want to call it. And we have, you know, Makruta is taking an advantage here. Some beautiful defensive play, but a beautiful drive impact. Oh my gosh, from both sides. And Makruta takes the first blood here.
Yep, and that was an incredible usage of the drive reversal from Makruta at the very end. You know, AJ go for that drive impact. A very common courtesy to use it, you know, when they're close to the wall. You know, you get the wall bounce or you get the wall stun, depending on if they're in burnout. And Makruta, knowing that it's an opportunity, waited for a prime opportunity to respond to AJ's drive impact with a drive impact of their own. And we once again see a lovely perfect parry. And Makruta playing it very nicely. Aura going to get used. The grab is going to be teched, unfortunately. And our both players playing incredibly well. We do see a punch counter grab coming out from AJ, which means it's going to do a lot more damage. And I think AJ really just does not want to be winning this round by using any meter if possible. They want to savor that meter. But a lovely cross-up right there. And I think with that cross-up, this is going to be the level 3 right here. Which it will be. And this is going to be definitely enough damage to kill from this point. And that means Makruta will be taking game number 1. No, he won't be.
Oh my gosh.
I'm alive.
Oh my gosh, but the level 1, just that cheeky little attempt there. I respect it at least. Yeah. You know, Makruta getting his 1 in there, but it was a 3-1 last time. So he's proven he can get 1. Can he get more though? AJ with this beautiful aggressive play here, just perfectly spacing and perfectly timing these moves.
And now we're getting to see the footsies come out. You know, you can play these footsies, play these whiff punishes that bait the opponent to do something. And AJ did a really good job of baiting Makruta into that one for sure. Hadouken's going to get used. Projectiles. You know, these projectiles are quite safe on the earlier space from one another, which makes sense. And is very close showing by both these players. AJ looking a lot more dominant in this one compared to the last one. But with that lovely cross-up right there, I believe that is going to be the kill without having to utilize any super meter and putting himself in burnout where it doesn't matter because meter gets reset.
Yeah, indeed. And he's looking to definitely take back this game, even of the series. Makruta says no so far. But, you know, with that one extra game to play with, AJ can take some more risks. And AJ definitely not averse to taking some beautiful risks like that. Oh, really nice anti-air though.
Yep, very nice anti-air going to be used. Both players have got a lot to work with. AJ, I think, is going to be ended in this with a level 2. Not even going to go with the level 3. Wants to get to the map as quick as possible. Doesn't want to sit through the whole animation. If I was AJ, I'll probably want to do the same, especially knowing this series. It's going to be definitely a long one. But it's like you said, Ethan, you know, last game was a 3-1, you know, and this game could be a repeat of that, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Just optimal to level 2 there. Just saves you time.
Yeah,
know?
Exactly. If it's going to kill, it's going to kill. Don't need to be flashy about it. And
Indeed.
I like it. But playing very nicely is AJ right now. Drive Rush going to be getting him in the corner. Fire Shoryuken going to get used. Now both players in that corner again. And I think with that level 1 that they have available, I think they can, in fact, get the kill. They can't, but
so close! And the level 1 does come out here, but it's not actually going to do that much damage, and it's a hill to climb for Makruta here. It's just, but AJ is in burnout. Oh, and he does get the wall stun. A beautiful combo might be coming out here. Oh, but does not get enough. Still in the corner though. We've seen the story of this series so far. It's just whoever can be on the aggression is usually winning. A perfect parry into that drive impact, and beautifully played by Makruta there. Absolutely beautiful play to bring that back from the brink of death.
Yeah, I mean, that was incredible. I really thought it was over. He actually whiffed the grab earlier, and AJ didn't respond to the grab. I think he was a bit scared because of his positioning. If any of his hits can hit, and these shimmies that Makruta's applying is just incredible. You know, shimmying AJ constantly, 3 grabs in a row. We love to see it. You know, that's sometimes these throw loops. You know, they say they nerf throw loops, but it never really feels like it. And another drive reversals response. And I think with this meter, I think we might be seeing a level 3 from Makruta, and we are not going to see it. But it's just going to grab it. Who needs level 3 where you could just end it quicker and go to the next one?
Who needs meter? It's inefficient.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a resource.
For my time.
Exactly. Just a resource. And Makruta 1 round away from actually taking it over AJ. And sending AJ out of the tournament at 3rd place. Imagine how that would be. And you got to think, going into the finals against Rapid, and Makruta take it over the JP, you know, it's Rushdown. It is going to be Rushdown. It might be Rushdown versus Zona, but we know for a fact that just Rushdown versus Rushdown with one of them being a Zona. So, you know, and Drive Impact going to get used from AJ. Nothing going to be found with the Drive Impact, but AJ's got to utilize this meter, I think, a bit more, I think. And I just say he's going to go for it again because you got to look at it. Makruta's the burnout and there's no chip damage being applied. And that just goes to show how good Makruta's defense is. You know, it just knows how to defend against what is Ken. Throw it out. And I think Makruta is just going to be the one who's going to be singing at the end of this one. But, you know, you never want to count AJ out for sure.
Indeed, he did win that game earlier. So he does already have the 1-up here. Potentially weighing on Makruta's mind here in the later half of this set. And a beautiful little conversion right there.
That was really nicely done. Wow. Doesn't need to use any super meter as well, which is big, especially going into this next one, you know. You want to save as much meter, and he's got level 3 available. So, you know, these drive impacts that keep whiffing, he can find the one that does indeed connect. He might go for 3 heavy punches with the drive impact, drive rushes to go into that level 3. But we'll have to wait and see. You know, both players have got level 3 available. And AJ is playing so well. 2 punch counter grabs in a row. Oh, but big critical are going to be coming out from Makruta right there. Who respond to what AJ was doing. And this is going to be big damage. Pick him up by your feet. Smell my feet. They probably smell bad. Boom. Gets sent away. But AJ does have level 3. But wake up OD Shoryuken. And might be able to finish it. He does have Hadouken. He just goes for the Shoryuken to confirm it. And now we go into game number 5.
Indeed. Might not have been worth it there to use that meter, even if he had won that round right there. But we are going into game 5 either way. Absolutely beautiful play right here. Beautiful combo. And AJ gets Makruta into the corner. This is where Makruta makes his money on AJ. AJ not really able to get the same conversions though. And that's, I think, what we've seen most in this series is AJ having somewhat better neutral, but just not being able to get the same conversions as Makruta. Perhaps a difference in the characters. Wow, that was a lot of damage coming out very quickly from Makruta there. Beautiful little set play right there.
And AJ is very close to actually getting sent out of this tournament, you know. AJ is on the defense right now, and Jury is such a snowballing character. And if AJ can't deal with this, you know, this could be the end. But we love to see the wake-up Shoryuken coming out from AJ right there. Hadouken out the corner, going to run in and not going to get anything from the run right there. AJ might have to use that level 3 if they want to stand a chance. And leaving Jury with a level 3 going into the next round with no meter is going to be so unfortunate. But, you know, AJ can cause some miracles for sure. You know, very nice spacing with the Shoryuken right there. He might be able to get a miracle off right now, because if he can get it from Makruta, he can actually go into the last round with no level 3 usage be used. But Makruta jumps over and has sent AJ out of the tournament, sitting at 3rd place, which means our grand finals is going to be Makruta versus Rapid. And that was so unfortunate. You could definitely tell, I think AJ was definitely looking not to use any of that level 3 meter, any of that meter, you know, it's awful. and that, looking to use some awesome gameplay going to be used. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, when you got to be confident in your ability. You know, you want to try and finish the round so you don't have to use any of your meter, go into the next round with level 3, especially against Jury, a character you don't want to be losing meter against in that battle. And it really started looking like at one point AJ was going to be the one that was going to do it. But fortunately, the Hadouken was enough for Makruta to jump over, get the cross up, and land the finishing blow. Which means Rapid versus Makruta in our grand finals. And we said Rapid was going to get it. And to be fair, earlier on in the tournament, we said Makruta might be the one. It was the Dark Horse. And now we have the Dark Horse versus Evil Superman, as we're calling it now. So, you know, I wonder how this is going to be, because Jury's hyper aggressive. She's so aggressive. But, like, the aggression only works if you can get close enough to hit them. And we've seen time in and time in again that Rapid does not care about how close you are. So, in your opinion, Ethan, who do you think is going to take it out of Makruta and Rapid?
I mean, I think it's hard not to say Rapid here. I mean, the only person that you really have to compare them is AJ here, who both won 3-2 versus it. But definitely, I think, you know, Rapid in some ways toying with his food, you know, despite JP being this Zona character, he loves to play that more sort of rushdown style, playing with these flashy combos and extreme damage. As we say that, we're getting into the final game. This is grand finals. Makruta from the loser's side. And it looks like Makruta is going to be getting a little bit of early damage here. This is going to be ultimate offense versus ultimate defense, I think. And I am so excited to see this, Luca.
You say I feel like it's more like it's two spears fighting each other rather than a spear and a shield. You know, I think you got to look at this. You
There's
know,
multiple ways to use this.
Exactly. But you got to look at Makruta right now. As I said, it's great you're aggressive, but if you can't get in close, how are you supposed to be aggressive? And when your opponent gets in close, that's not classed as you getting in close. That is your opponent wanting to get in close for a reason. And I've seen this before. If Rapid wanted to, they could finish with the level 1. But when you, as I said, Zona's Paradise. If you're Rapid, you want to be in that burnout state. And Rapid has got no score next to his name, which is, you know, just goes to show how good he is. You know, he doesn't need a score to prove how good he is. And it's just incredible stuff. Oh, and once again, we've seen this before. The DP, I'm telling you right now, moves like that, Kai's DP and Gui Gear, Makruta's Orub in this game, you know, they're all bad if they whiff. And one thing about Rapid and JP in general, you can actually hit super from your full screen. As long as you're in combo, JP transports to the other side and hits you with it. It's actually incredible. And this has been an incredible showing from Rapid nonetheless. And is that game number 1 going to Rapid? It might be. Oh, they got Worcester, no.
We've seen Macruta come back from this before, never kept him out.
No way. No way. No way.
A beautiful level 3 hit. This is not going to kill, but it's going to be close.
On the edge of my seat now.
One more combo, and that timer is ticking down. That timer.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
No way!
Beautiful drive. No, but the drive.
They get out of it.
That counts. Oh my gosh! The multi going through. Absolutely beautiful play right there, going on from Macruta.
What was that?
Oh my
god!
god!
Incredible! I genuinely thought at that point there was no way Rapid was losing that. But you know what? Macruta, when being AJ, must have stolen his kryptonite to use it against Evil Superman. And Macruta is in it to win it. And you gotta think they are hitting the big blind for sure. Because they might have hit bingo or X marks the spot. Because they are playing incredibly well. And the drive impact. And boom! First game going to Macruta after what I would say is one of the best rounds we've ever seen on this tournament.
That was incredible! On the smallest sliver of HP you possibly could have, Macruta finds a way, and he says, I will never be out. And unfortunately here, though, he is getting a little bit down, but as we've seen, he is never out.
Oh, that's bad,
the DP, Macruta definitely has this bad habit of using
using the DP.
Macruta has a bad habit of using Macruta.
Yes.
Using the DP when he's in a corner like that. And it's becoming very predictable. And Rapid has already taken note of it. Macruta now in burnout. And he's going to be taking a lot of damage from these projectiles. Feels pressured to make a play and ends up giving the round over to Rapid. But this is how the last one started.
And you gotta think about it like this, the phrase life is a resource when it comes to games. Just that last game proved it incredibly well, you know. But here comes departure. Oh my god, the second departure connecting. How do you plan for that? If you're Macruta, you're getting attacked by anyway. You're gonna attack from the boss in the back if anything. But Rapid does have level 3 available and they will go for it. This is gonna be big damage. And I think this is either going to kill or they are going to be on very low health.
Very close, but I don't think it will. No, it won't. But only one hit away.
Oh, nice taking a grab.
We've seen, but this is the so close, so close,
so close,
so close. But we are going into a third game. Series is evened up 1-1. Anybody's game.
And you got to remember though, since this is grand finals, Rapid has the benefit of only having to win 1 best of 5 to take it, was Macruta has to win 2 best of 5s against Rapid. And now, how do you even do that? You get what I mean? You gotta get to the second one first. You know, Streets did it last week, but Rapid was playing Bison at the time, so, you know.
We gotta take this one game at a time. Macruta is definitely playing very well here. Beautiful!
What a prediction!
Prediction there.
Does that
I'm somewhat surprised that no move came out here. Oh my gosh, the sliver of HP. Can Rapid do what Macruta did? I don't think so.
I could see it.
But Macruta is in burnout. Oh, doesn't quite make it there.
Not there yet. But we're going to the next one.
Yeah, this is the first time in this series that Macruta has been up around. So all to play for here. But Macruta is down in the super.
Oh, I think he's blocking. Oh, that was so nice.
Oh, not anymore apparently. And we have Rapid is just wanting to play this close range game.
I love how we got the back to patch 1 of Street Fighter 6 with Jury and JP being in grand finals. We'd love to see it. But departures being set up, 2 departures. Second's gonna hit. I think Macruta was actually ready for the second departure that time. Oh, but he's not gonna get out that drive impact, and here comes the level 2. This is big damage, big combo coming out, and putting Macruta in a burnout state. And what is going on?
Oh my gosh!
Bro, that's like just like getting into a boxing match and your opponent just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Just punching him constantly, you know.
He's already dead. Let him off.
Let the man breathe, man. And this is winning.
Cold time of the round.
Yeah, go diamond around. Oh, Amnesia going to get hit, and Macruta's definitely going to get a headache from that one for sure, as it's going to be big damage. Double departure is going to hit. Oh, and the triple departure. All the departures are hitting so well, and he's getting closer to that level 2 again, and that's where Rapid definitely wants to be. And what do you do? Here comes the level 2. I'm now running, and I think Rapid has gotten the next game, maybe. Yes,
Yes. Jury in burnout, there not much Jury can do.
And this might be the final game of the tournament.
Yeah. Macruta here gonna have to play for his tournament life. You know, Rapid does not want to go into the second series. You know, I can imagine dealing with Jury. Dealing with Jury Rushdown can be absolutely brutal. So does not want to have to deal with this for longer than he has to. And he's currently already flipping, and a beautiful drive impact there. And it looks like we might actually be getting the first round going towards Macruta. Once again, Macruta takes the first round in the best of 3 game, I guess.
And we all know that Shadows loves being supportive. He was in the background right there. We love to see Shadows, even if he wasn't here for tonight's tournament. But look at these departures. You don't even see Rapid set him up. You just think there's 2, and then for some reason there's like 8 more coming to attack you. But a lovely parry coming out from Macruta on that drive impact right there. Both players going to that level 3. Punish counter off the grab. Oh my god, shimmy, moonwalking like Michael Jackson right there. That was very nicely done. Lovely grab again. And I think we might be seeing a drive impact at some point here to try and get the stun. There it was, but it definitely wasn't close enough. And that is really bad for Macruta.
This isn't going to kill, but it's going to be close.
Whiffing on that drive impact was so bad right there.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And now we are very close. He's getting chipped out.
Macruta, though, with the critical.
Oh my god.
Macruta, though, with the critical art available. It's just going to go for it raw. Oh, just not nearly enough range. Oh, maybe should have seen that for the third round.
Yes.
But either way, we're going into a pretty even third round here, and Macruta takes the first opening.
Yes.
This is incredible play from Macruta, Luca.
Yes, for sure. I mean, you got to look at it, you know, we're getting to this nitty-gritty part, and Rapid is playing extremely well. Oh my god, what an air grab! But that was actually the most big... How do you predict that? And with the air grab, Macruta's gonna take it!
Oh my gosh!
Macruta has gave us 2 of the best moments, and there's Nick Fury in the background. We love to see it. He's back once again. And Amnesia, I think that air grab is messing with Rapid's head, because the Amnesia from that move, the move stands for Amnesia. For context, that move stands for Amnesia. It might be messing with Rapid's head, and we might be having a grand final bracket reset.
The perfect KO from Macruta. An inch and he will take it and invest it into a mile. What the hell
is this? Walking 1,000 miles.
We are so close to a bracket reset, people. We are this close. Perfect round 1, but we are going into this. But this round 2 is not really going in Macruta's favor. Rapid definitely willing to play this more defensive playstyle now that he knows now that he knows he has a chance of losing this series. And he isn't playing. Oh my gosh.
He means business. He's in burnout. What's he going to do with it? He has got a grab tech off. Drive rush is going to be engaged. He's getting close. He's trying to jump around him. Oh, this is bad though. There's no way when you beat your Macruta. Macruta's going to have to play a perfect game. Oh, but the anti-air at the end. And this might be the final game of the tournament, Ethan. Oh, this has been an incredible one. This has been Critical Art. This is what you expect every week, and we're going to give it to you. Oh, what a brilliant showing by both these players. And to think, it might not even be over. We might have another best of 5 after this.
Yeah, don't count Macruta out. We've definitely seen what he can do if you give him an inch. Oh, but that little bit of a defense right there.
Ooh.
The level 2 coming out here from Rapid.
Ooh.
And he's going to get a lot of damage, especially with that drive. In fact, that's level 1. Top of his health. And he's still... Macruta's still in the corner. Macruta. Oh my gosh, Macruta, come on. You can do this.
Wait, he's got him in the corner
now.
A
little bit.
Oh, no. What? Punish counter grab, though.
He gets the grab to the other side.
He's got level 3, though. If he can hit level 3.
He's got the critical art. He's got the Critical Art online.
He's got the whole
Perfect. Go for it.
Here comes the Critical Art! And Rapid with a narrow escape is going to be your first Critical Art X Jalta League champion! Woo! That was... Oh! What have we just witnessed? That set was actually incredible!
Oh my gosh, what the...
Incredible sets! The best set, and that's what we're gonna give you on every week of Critical Art and the Jalta League.
Rapid now, my go. Oh my gosh, that was just incredible. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe, by the way, that the during Critical Art whiffed.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that was so. That would have been the reset.
It would have
been the reset.
And we unfortunately
Oh my gosh.
will not get to see it. Before we go, guys, I just want to quickly say, if you want to get as good as Matt Cruter and as good as Rapid, you need to go pick yourself up a Raiden box with its low latency and its clicky switches while remaining sleek and minimalistic. That will be the perfect leverless fight stick for you. Make your game nights legendary. Go to raidenbox.com and pick yourself up one of these incredible fight sticks today. And now, if you guys are going to be wanting a free domain, you need to go to Now NDS. Now NDS is a super simple to use dynamic DDNS service providing you with unlimited custom host names that are absolutely free. And unlike other DDNS providers, you won't need to be checking on it every 30 days. Register now with Now NDS at nownds.com and you will be managing your own dynamic DNS in minutes. And thank you once again to NSC for supporting our event. And with all that being said, this has been the Critical Art X Jalta League. My name is Luca.
My name is Ethan.
And we'll
see you next time.
Next time. We'll practice that for next time.